Well, a major acquisition of Tylenol's parent company, Huggies maker Kimberly-Clark, is set to buy Tylenol's parent company, Kenvue, in a nearly $50 billion deal. That's a big one. CBS News MoneyWatch correspondent Kelly O'Grady joining us live from New York. Okay, so Kelly, what do we know about this acquisition, friend?
Yeah, it's a big one. It's going to mark one of the biggest corporate takeovers this year alone. So we know it's expected to close end of 2026, the back half of 2026. Of course, shareholders as well as the government will still have to review, especially something of this magnitude and so many different brands coming together. So Kimberly-Clark shareholders, they will own 54% of the company. That would be the majority stake. Kenvue would be coming in at 46%, and combined together, Reed, the company would make $32 billion annually in revenue. And that would come from a number of the brands that you and I use on a daily basis. Of course, Kimberly-Clark, you think Huggies, you think Kleenex, Kenvue, Listerine, Band-Aid, Tylenol, of course, that being in the news a lot of late, but really two gigantic companies coming together. And you think about the consumer packaged goods space. This is something that we are seeing a lot of companies. They are trying to find ways in shifting consumer demand patterns to cut costs, to make their offerings bigger, to sort of use that size in order to corner more of the market. And Reed, the company says that they will be, once they come together, finding $1.9 billion in cost savings from this deal.
Wow. Okay, so how's the market responding?
So it depends on which stock you're looking at. So Kenvue, this is a win for shareholders. Right now, the stock is up over 15%. Remember, Kenvue, I mean, you go back to when it was spun off from Johnson & Johnson back in 2023. It's had a rough time. The stock is down 35% since then. And it's not just the issues that have arisen lately with Tylenol being questioned by the administration, whether it is safe for pregnant women. They've had sort of a long run of activist investors getting involved, saying that they don't like the trajectory of the company even before then. Kimberly-Clark, though, is down over 13% on the news. So what that tells you, Reed, is that Wall Street investors are looking at the acquisition and they're saying, if you're Kimberly-Clark, you've got an uphill battle with this company. But if you're Kenvue, nice bump on the stock today.
All right, Kelly O'Grady tracking it all. Thank you so much. You have a good Monday, friend.